In this video, we're going to address two more conscious discipline tools and skills. We've already talked about 4 of them, and now we're going to move on to positive intent and encouragement. These 2 are also crucial and life-changing. I find these especially helpful with adult relationships. Positive intent is something that I really enjoy. It's learning more about and practicing daily because it helps my own state of mind, my nervous system, my feelings and emotions. Positive intent is defined as creating a story in our head of empathy and understanding of another, and just creating a story that they either didn't know or didn't remember something, instead of creating a negative story. So for example, one of the best examples most common ones I've seen is somebody cuts you off in traffic, and you can use your negative intent and say that person is an a-hole, or that person is this, that person is blah blah blah, and you can curse and you can get angry, and you're creating all these feelings in your own body and emotions based on an assumption you're making in your head about that person that you've never met and you have no idea about them. Or you can switch to positive intent and think, that person is in a hurry. Something must be going on with them. They must have an accident. Maybe they didn't even see me. Something's going on with them. They might be distracted. I hope they are well, and wishing them well. That changes your perspective, the thoughts in your head, and then the way that your nervous system reacts. So you don't become angry, you don't become defensive, you don't become frustrated. You come with empathy and love. And okay, that person didn't know, I'm gonna be forgiving. So that's not to say to be passive and let people do whatever they want, but it's a way to understand other people without judgment, to observe people without judgment, to give them the benefit of the doubt. And I find this a little hard sometimes with adults, but it's so valid. Even with adults, we make mistakes, we forget, we don't mean to be rude. So thinking, you know what, that person might be having a rough day, or that person might have not seen me, they didn't say hi to me. These are good ways to help you shift and help and be helpful and loving instead of judging. But then with children, I do find it a lot easier because they've only been here 2, 3, 5, 8 years, nothing, right? They're brand new in the world. So to me, that always makes sense. The way that I shift my mindset in my brain is I say, that child didn't know, or that child is still acquiring the skill set. They haven't mastered this yet, so that's okay. I'm going to teach them. It's okay, they forgot, or they didn't know, are the 2 ways that I say that to myself, so that I can come in and help that child remember, model, show, and say, oops, you forgot, let me show you. Or oops, look, there's a little bit of water. Or they forgot how to walk inside, even though we do it every day. That's okay. I'm going to show them how to walk. Because just because we know something doesn't mean that we've mastered it yet, especially as a young child. They need somebody that's very patient and loving to remind them and show them when they make mistakes. And when they repeatedly forget something or don't do it right, they just need an adult to respectfully and patiently say, oops, you forgot. It's time to do this. Let's do that. So that is positive intent. That's clear. And of course, this is just a very short, brief summary of it. You should have a lot of information on her website and her channels on positive intent. But just that, creating assumptions of love, of care and understanding, especially with children, and remembering that they don't know, they forgot. And that's okay. I'm here to teach and give them these tools. And then the other tool that we'll discuss in this video is encouragement. And they kind of go hand in hand, because when somebody forgot something, and one of the biggest struggles people have is like cleaning up after yourself. You can get frustrated. And so to shift from that mindset, once you create a positive intent in your mind, then hopefully you've calmed your nervous system, and then you can go about it in a more respectful way. But then if you are encouraging to your child, then they're more likely to do it, versus if you're angry or demanding. So saying things like, oh, you forgot to wipe the table, let's do it together. Or you create a song. Young children under 6 love songs. They love music. They respond well to that. I find it encouraging when you sing to a child. They typically will want to join you. So encouraging means to notice and invite, to be present. Encouraging is the opposite of praise. They're similar sometimes, right? But praise is like, oh, yay, good boy, yay, clap. That's not horrible. You're not going to damage your child for doing that. But it's more genuine to give accurate observations and give more information. That was helpful. You did it. I know you know how to wipe the table. Let's do it. Wow, you did it. You got all of those drops off of the table and you remember to put the towel in the hamper. That was helpful. Or when a friend fell and somebody helped them up, you went and you helped your friend get up and hugged them when they were hurt. That was so kind. That was very kind. I noticed. So noticing and giving specific information to children is very encouraging. And as we know, the more you focus on something, the more you get that. So the more you can try practicing encouragement of positive behaviors, and that what that means is noticing and telling the child the appropriate way, time, and in an honest and respectful voice. You don't have to talk to them like they're dumb, just beautifully like you would somebody else. That was very helpful. That was kind. You did it. And or a short one that we used that's common in both conscious discipline and Montessori is you did it. Look at that, you did it. After they did something that they really didn't want to do, like, you did it. You picked up all those blocks. That's it. So you don't have to clap for them or say good job. You just say you did it. I have other videos on encouragement that I've made and that are on the Conscious Discipline website. But again, notice and comment and highlight what you like so that then your child is getting that positive attention from that and they'll do that more often. I hope that that is helpful.